Now, whenever goals are scored, the opposition are only as good as you allow them to be, and that's an old football saying. Well, Rangers certainly made Swindon look relegation candidates in this arrogant victory. I say arrogant because it wasn't only the 5-goal margin that was so decisive, but every moment of this match which they entirely dominated. We got a hint of what was to come in the 5th minute, when after the Swindon defence had been getting in each other's way, Rangers scored. Dave Clement took a free kick, Dave Thomas centred, Stan Bowles flicked it down to Jerry Francis, and that was that. It was the man who supplied the final pass, Bowles, who was to go on and tantalise Swindon. 2 minutes before half-time, it was his turn to tap one in after a great run and shot by Dave Thomas. And Bowles it was again after 59 minutes, heading home where he liked, after a splendid run and cross up the left by Gibbons. Bowles got his hat-trick in the 74th minute after a Dave Thomas corner was nodded into his path by Gibbons, and 2 minutes from the end, Bowles repaid the compliment when he won a ball in the air for Don Gibbons to race away and score a great goal from 25 yards.
A convincing win then for Rangers, but according to Mike Wale there, Swindon are one of the worst teams he's ever seen. After the game, Norman De Mesquita asked Stan Bowles if he agreed.
Oh, probably, yeah, but they're only as good as we let them play, we paralysed them today.
Really, you're good enough. There's enough skill in that forward line, I think, to paralyse any team. You must have been a bit disappointed at Nottingham last week.
We got a bit of a rocket last week in Nottingham, We had a bad time, and especially the front two, me and Don, we got a bit of stick, so we put it right this afternoon.
You, in fact, scored a hat-trick, the first hat-trick for Rangers for 2 years, and the last man inevitably to do it was Rodney Marsh.
Yeah.
You've been compared to Rodney Marsh a lot since you came to Loftus Road. Have you found this a handicap in people expecting you to do the same things?
No, not really. People keep coming up to me and saying that I remind them of Rodney and all this, but I think they forgot about him now. Most of them, anyway. There's still a few of them, who still remember him, of course.
But you haven't found that it's been an extra burden for you in your settling in period to be constantly reminded that you remind other people of Rodney Marsh?
Oh, no, I love it.
You say you love it. I watched you beat Huddersfield the other Tuesday, and I got the impression that everybody at Rangers was thoroughly enjoying playing football at the moment.
Yeah, well, right through the team, we're playing well. We started to play well again, apart from last week. Nottingham, as I say, it was a bad pitch, all kinds of excuses, but we put it right today, as I said.
What about those 3 goals today? Can you give us some sort of rundown on how you got them?
The first one, David Thomas beat about 3 or 4 men, cut inside, had a shot, the keeper parried it, and I just ran in and just slotted it in, it was probably about 2 yards out. And the second one, Don Gibbons, he went down the line, beat the full-back, crossed it, and I just headed it in, The keeper was probably a bit unsighted, but I just went in anyway. And the third goal was a bit of a fluke, really. Scrambling the goal mouth, and I just kneed it in for about a yard or something.
And you then set Don Gibbons up for the 5th, which, according to Mike Wale, was one of the best goals seen at Loftus Road this season.
Yes, it was just a straightforward kick out from the goalkeeper. I just flicked it on, Don ran onto it and finished it off,
Don's marvellous to watch when he's going in on goal nowadays, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he's so quick, you see, He just flies at the middle and lets fly. About time he scores.
Obviously, Stanley, you must be pretty confident there about going into the First Division. How does the prospect of First Division football appeal to you all?
Well, everybody's looking forward to it, I think. I personally think we'll make it, and everybody in the club does. It's just these last 12 games. I think we'll do it.
An optimistic Stan Bowles, and the way Rangers are playing these days, his optimism must be justified.